Yeah, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Guys, let's just talk about South Africa. What's going on in South Africa? Okay, we all agree on. Okay, before we talk about South Africa, let's talk about Adam and Eve. Okay, Adam, the first man to be created. We all differ on his or their ethnicity and race. Okay, we all differ. We have, some arguments. We argue a lot. We say, okay, maybe, some people say, maybe he was black. Some people say, maybe he was Arab. Maybe he was white, whatsoever. But all of us, we agree on one thing, that Adam and Eve were never Chinese. Okay? Adam was never Chinese. Because if they were, the snake, that snake wouldn't even have a chance to speak to Adam and Eve. They would have eaten the snake. That's when we know that Adam was never Chinese. We can argue about, but on this we agree. Okay, so let's go back to South Africa. We can argue all this and that, but documented mass deportation, they must go abahambe. But we all agree on one thing, that these Pagala Tagan and these friends, these guys are fools and idiots. Why? Okay, I'm going to give you a reason. First of all, they come and say, we don't want foreign nationals in our country because they are taking our jobs. Okay, we agree on that. It's fine. And again, they come and say, we don't want to work. We want the government to give us 1 million rand a year. Government must give us money. So Sasa money is not enough. So these guys, they just want to sit. And who's going to work there? Again, they say foreign nationals must work for them. That's why I'm saying these guys are idiots. Okay? You don't believe me? I'm going to give you a video.
South Africa can pay South Africans 1 million every year for the rest of their lives. Let's say the average life expectancy in South Africa is 70 years. South Africa can pay 70 million to each person in this country to sustain themselves for the rest of their lives. We don't even need to work. We can have these legal immigrants coming to South Africa to work for us, like in Dubai. In the Arab Emirates, only foreigners are working. The citizens, the owners, the indigenous people of Dubai, they don't work. We can have that in South Africa.
So now again, he talks about Dubai. That Dubai, the citizens don't work, they don't work, and only foreign nationals, they work for them, and they can just sit. Okay, let me just teach a little bit these idiots. This idiot thinks maybe he knows Dubai. He doesn't know Dubai. Dubai, 85 to 90% of Dubai citizens are expatriates. Those who are skilled workers, and they don't live in Dubai. They live out of their native country and they work there. You understand? Temporarily and whatsoever. But still they are willing to go back to their country. So 85 to 90% of Dubai citizens are expatriates. This is public information. You can go and check, search. But, most of these Dubai citizens prefer working in public sector. And those people you see mostly working in Dubai, most of them are, foreign nationals working in private sectors. Right? They work in private sector, foreign nationals. But Dubai citizens are skilled workers and they are professionals. And yeah, that's it. Only that they don't like working in private sector, but in public sector. Unlike South Africa, 85 to 90% of South Africans, they don't have passports. Okay. Secondly, 85 to 90% of South Africans don't have skills. Yeah, really. They don't have skills. So that's the difference. And again, these guys would like to visit the countries like Malawi, Zimbabwe, Ghana, you know, just to teach them how to fix their country.
I'm going to visit these countries. I'm going to visit you, my brothers and sisters, in your countries to revive the spirit of Africa, to revive the spirit of Ubuntu. You must fight for your countries. If they kill you, they must kill all of you. You can't be scared of that, because even me, every day, yesterday I came late in the match because I had an intelligence that some people were waiting somewhere for me. I had to change 2 vehicles so that I can get to the match. Because if I used my car to come to the match, I would have died yesterday. That's why I kept postponing the times, because the intelligence was telling me, Uguti, there's things that people are trying to do. And thanks to the police, thanks to the intelligence. And all those that are criticizing us, they don't know that we go through.
I'm just advising this guy. You shouldn't. Please don't. Because they will fix you.